It was suggested that I read a poem, The Door, by Miroslav Holub. It begins, "Go and open the door." What now follows is my response to this piece. If I share with you who I am, hold this new knowing. Be gentle. If you see who I am, this was our moment. Be faithful. If you feel who I am, I have trusted you. Be kind. If I share with you what I am, there is no need for interpretation. Our time together is fleeting. This side of me is yours. On the day of my diagnosis with MS, the 6th of October 2010, I went straight into flight or fight mode. I drove from Ninewells hospitals to work. A familiar place, maybe a place of safety. I felt detached, as though I was hovering over chaotic scenes. I was not engaged, more of a witness. So many questions were rattling around in my head. How long would I be able to work for? Would I need to reinvent myself? As a student, and then throughout my career as an academic, I studied and taught aspects of ocean science. The protection of marine space is something that has been and will always remain extremely important to me. My identity was so wrapped up in my vocation. When I had to leave work, one of the first things I did was to have tattoos inked on my arms and shoulders. I have always wanted to have it done. I chose a jellyfish. Jellyfish live entirely on instinct, via automatic reflexes. They don't have a central nervous system, no eyes, no brain, and no heart. They have to live on intuition, aided by a very basic set of nerves. They don't contract MS. Sometimes I wish I was a jellyfish. William Orchardson's painting, The Lyric, hanging at the McManus Gallery, portrays a young woman sitting at a piano. Her expression caught my attention. To me, she looks deflated, pleading, and wants the sitting to end. Literally, the lyric is an outpouring of a poet's thoughts. My own internal outpouring centres around what I can usually do with the remainder of my life whilst drawing on the skills that I have picked up along the way. You never know when you may need to use a sextant, the first piece of equipment that I used as an undergraduate student. Significantly, it is used to help people find their way. The oil painting, London Street Scene, by Elizabeth Hill, is currently being shown in the Hidden Histories exhibition at the McManus. Elizabeth Hill from Broughty Ferry near Dundee lived with MS. It eventually stopped her from painting. In 1970, she painted a piece entitled In the Hyperbaric Chamber, Peddy Street, Dundee. I attend the same centre once a week for oxygen therapy and have done since 2012. It feels as though Elizabeth Hill was trying to make the most of a challenging set of circumstances. I know this feeling and feel a strong connection with her work. So, back to Holub's poem. Unmasked, I opened the door, and what did I see? Many fragments of my life and work just floating about in front of me.